Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bounce Family So Pure. It's been a while and it's my joy to welcome you to this channel once again. So today we are doing something. I said we because it's not me alone today. I have someone special here, and it's no other person than my darling husband. So today we are going to be, taking us through our relationship journey, how we met and how we became husband and wife. So join me today as I welcome my husband in the person of Mr. Babarinde Olushola.
Greetings everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, dear, for bringing me on. I'm glad to be here. It's going to be a very wonderful time as we discuss about our relationship journey, how we met. Welcome.
So welcome once again to our channel. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do us well to subscribe. Hit the bell button to always get notified whenever we post new videos. And of course, we have interesting videos on marriage, relationship, cooking, family, vlogs, and a whole lot. So keep it up with us by clicking the subscribe button. So today we are going to be taking us through our relationship journey, how we met. So who is going to be starting? So I'm going to be starting first, like my husband permitted me. So firstly, I'm starting with my name. I am initially Wobodo Purity, but after my marriage I changed to Babarinde Purity. So how we met? Okay, I am a Christian, a born again. So a few years ago I embarked on a missionary journey to serve God in the field by reaching out to people, and I dedicated 7 months for that work. So I came from the east. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. So I traveled to Osun State, which is the western part of Nigeria, where I did that program for 7 months. And after the 7 months program, actually there we have different kind of programs. The one I did was called the Gideon Band. We have other ones like the Jesus Occupied Youth. We have different segments for serving God. So I happen to be in the group of the people that served for 7 months. So after the service, I was called by the GS. They recommended me to him, and he also saw it himself that he will be leading me around to work, not then as a missionary but as an office worker who will be on the salary and also serving God, just like working in the church. And the work I was doing then was typing, photocopy, and a whole lot of work that has to do with computer. So I told him I was going to pray about it. After the prayer, I told him, okay, I was led to do that, and I accepted. I traveled back for just to set some things in order before going back to begin as an office worker there. It wasn't easy being from another tribe, staying in a tribe that you don't really understand their language and a whole lot. So to cut it short, the following year I was actually there just to serve God. Even though I was now an office worker, I was serving God and still doing some other spiritual assignments, even the missionary work of a thing. So marriage was not even part of my stay there. It wasn't in my agenda, because I completely surrendered everything to God, that let His will be done. So however He wanted it to be, whenever He wanted it to be, and to whoever He wanted it to be, I was just bent on doing the will of God. So a year came, a pastor there called me, like, how about your marital life? Have you been praying? So I told him. He said, when do you want to settle down? I said, when God wants it. But marriage wasn't even part of my plan then. So he said, okay, I should be praying about it, that he feels it's time for me to get married and all that. So, and he joined me in prayer. We were praying. Not long, I received the leading to him. So, and then there wasn't any relationship between I and him. He was also doing a program there, the Joy Work, while I was serving in the office. So there wasn't a kind of relationship. We just, randomly saw ourselves, just greet, good morning, brother, good afternoon, and all that. But there wasn't, me, I was a kind of person who, I was focused. I don't get distracted. If I thought I'm to talk to anybody, I greet and go. That's it. From my work to home, church, home, and that's just my life, just triangle. So while during the praying, I got leading to him. I kept on getting this leading and all that. So I was giving the pastor feedback, and he was telling me that if it's the will of God, it's going to come to pass. And I was a kind of, because me, I'm Igbo, he is Yoruba. Though I had nobody in mind, I had no idea. I was not praying for any specific person or tribe. I was just bent on whatever is the will of God. So that was how we prayed, and little by little, it was a kind of working out. He himself is going to speak for himself.
Thank you for staying on. Let me take it up from here. So, we've been hearing from Mrs. Babs. It's time for you to hear from Mr. Babs. Actually, I got to know about that mission in 2012. I was still an undergraduate, and the reason for going there was what I can call divine providence, because God was just ordering my steps in His will for my life. And the idea for going there was for my Christian life and the way of acceptable service to God. That was why I went there. So I was there when I was running my degree program in Unilorin. I go for the monthly discipleship. Then in 2015, I graduated. I went for one program that we used to call YMC, Young Missionaries College. So I stayed there for some months. Before I used to go for the discipleship weekend, one weekend for discipleship. But after I graduated, I went for that program. Then it was from there I got the information that I've graduated. So from there, I went for service. So when I went for service, I think it was during my service year, 2015-2016, that she came for that program, that she came for the Gideon Band, that she came for. And our own coming also was purely for service, the kingdom service. So when I came back, while I was in the service, the Lord told me that if you can give 1 year for this nation, why not give 1 year, one concentrated year for mission? I had that while I was having my NYC in Benue State. So when I came back, I didn't look for a job. I didn't further my education. I just went to Elisha. So, but when they were having the mission, I've been coming, I was seeing her, but there was no discussion, nothing.
I didn't even know you. I didn't notice you then.
I noticed her, but even noticing her, there was nothing, no attachment, nothing at all. So, now, there is a program called Jesus Occupy Youth, the Joy Scheme in that mission. So that was what I put in for as my 1 year mission service. So while I was there, even 2017, because I was of age, I was of age. Even when I joined the mission in 2012, I was of age, and I was a graduate, NC graduate then, but I needed to further my education. So when I now finished my first degree, I came back for that mission work. I was being asked about marriage. I told them it's not yet time, that nothing about marriage is coming to my mind as at then. That was what I was saying. So, and she had been praying on her own. She has received revelation, but the minister of God who was guiding her, that they were praying together, told her that, you are a female, which she knows that she cannot do the proposal. So the man told her that she should keep on praying, that the same God who has spoken to her will move me to see the same thing and to act on it. And that was exactly what God did, because when the thing started coming to me, no attachment, no connection, nothing. When the thing started coming to me,
it was the same month.
Is it the same month? I can't remember.
Yes,
when the thing started coming to
my
me,
own day was
even few months before that time, I've been asked about marriage. I said no, nothing about marriage yet, this and that. So the lady started coming. Then I spoke first with my father in the Lord, the GS she mentioned earlier on, and the man of God said, yeah, it could be the will of God, keep on praying. And I kept on praying. The leading stayed the same, the feelings they stayed the same, and here we are now, to the glory of God. So from this you can understand that there is a place of divine leading in marital journey. You don't just embark on relationship without seeking the guidance from the one who established marriage. So we didn't just push our leaders aside and go on doing things in our own way. We sought God's counsel and we validated it through His servant, and it was approved, and we carried our parents along. So, and because of that, we know that we have divine backing. So you are a young person, you are single, and the brother is telling you, don't mind that our pastor. No, that's not the way to go about it. Ensure that you follow due process, because a time will come that you will need to look back how you walked. If you are not walk well, you will not have testimonies that can, back up whatsoever you want to do. And aside that, when Satan is trying to attack you, if it is what God initiated, God will surely see you through.
Yeah, so that's it and that for today. Hopefully we are still going to be talking about our courtship journey, and that is going to be in our subsequent video. So for the meantime, thank you for joining us thus far. We are Mr. and Mrs. Babarinde, and we plead that you please subscribe to this channel, hit the bell button to get notified whenever we post new videos. We have a lot of videos coming up on this channel, and by the special grace of God, we also have prayers that we are planning out for our followers. So till we come your way again, we are
The Babs family, so pure.